In this video, we will learn how pointers work using a simple example. Here in this line, int I is equal to 10. I is your variable name. 10 is the value of variable. And int is your data type of variable. Variable I. So when we write this line, what happens as a result that this I variable is assigned some space in memory. Alright, so how much is space? It depends on the data type of the variable. So here data type is integer. So suppose the compiler for int variable occupies 4 bytes. Alright, 4 bytes of space. So somewhere this variable I is going to be assigned. Suppose I is assigned at location of memory cell from 1000. This is your memory cell and each cell suppose is of 1 byte. Alright, each cell is of occupies 1 byte. So integer it occupies 4 bytes. So what happens is 4 byte, each cell is of 1 byte. So I is going to occupy 4 bytes of space in memory. So in this whole space, what is going to be stored? Value 10 is going to be stored over here. Alright, so after this line, this is what happens. Next is your int star p. What is this p? Due to this star, we come to know that it is a pointer variable. It is a pointer variable which stores address of any variable whose data type is integer. Whose data type is integer. So since p is also a variable, so it will also occupy some memory space. So suppose p is stored at address 1006. Okay. So p is allocated 1006 memory address. But you see, we are not assigning any value to this pointer yet. But we are saying that it stores address of that variable whose data type is int. So next line is your p is equal to address of I. So where is I? I is here in your memory cell. Alright. So when we say just I, that means value of the variable. Okay. But when we say address of I, that means what? Address of I is occupying 4 cells in the memory. So address of I should be 4 cells. But what this address of operator returns? Only the first address of memory cell which this I variable occupies. So it will return 1000 only. Okay. So this 1000, this address of I returns value 1000 according to this example. So now this 1000 is assigned to P variable. So P variable we have seen in this example occupies memory cell 1006. So what is the value that we are going to store in P? 1000. Alright. So this 1000, what is this? This is the address of variable I. First memory cell that it is occupying. Alright. Next is your printf p colon percentile p backslash n p. Alright. So what is this percentile p? It is a C format specifier. C format specifier to print address of memory cell. To print address of memory cell. So what this percent P value it is going to print. What we have assigned in the previous line P is equal to address of I. So what is the value in P? It is 1000. What is this 1000? It is an address of some variable I. So this line is going to print your, on the output screen you can see that it is going to print 1000. So this is what it is going to print. Next is printf address of P, percentile P. Percentile P is same address of P. What is address of P? See, value of P is 1000. Address of P is this 1006. Alright. This operator address of P. So what is address of P? Address of P is your 1006. So this is going to return 1006. So on the output screen, you will get address of P colon 1006. Next line is printf value at P is equal to percentile D. As we know, this format specifier is for your int data type, that is your integer data type. Okay, now this is star P. Star P means value at P, value at P. So what is P? What we have assigned in this line, you can see what was P containing 1000, right? So this P means 1000. All right. Next, we have to find the value at P. P is your 1000. You have to find value at 1000. So what is value at 1000? So what is stored at a value at 1000? See, this P is 1000. What is your value at 1000? It is pointing here. Alright. So what is value at 1000? See, this 10 value has occupied 4 memory cells. Okay, from 1000 to 1003. Alright. But what the P pointer stores? Just your 1000. That is your first memory cell address. So if you write just value at 1000, value at 1000, you will not get 10. Here only some half of the value of 10 might have been stored in binary. But what, how we will know that we have to take from 4 byte cells from 1000 to 1003 from this data type. Here you can see what you have int star p where you have initialized. This data type int says that this pointer p is storing a integer variable address. All right. So integer occupies 4 bytes of memory cell. So now this pointer p will come to know that it has to take the 4 memory cells value. Okay. So what will it return now? Value at 1000 is your 10. So this will be returned and printed on your screen. And you see this 10 is what data type? This 10 is your integer data type. This I variable is your integer data type. That is why here format specifier which we have used is your percentile D. Next, you see, since for in this example, we have assumed that these are the memory addresses 1000, 1001, 2 up to 1009. But in reality, your memory addresses are in this format, that is your hexadecimal format. All right, in your hexadecimal format. So this type of address you are going to get for memory.